So, Texas Democratic lawmakers stood together today to denounce a bill that would ban people from China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia from buying property in Texas.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott is backing the bill. He talked about it during an event with military leaders earlier today.
KVUE's Natalie Haddad is live at the Capitol with more on the bill and the backlash. Natalie?
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Brian. State Representative Gene Wu and several of his fellow lawmakers did not hold back when condemning Senate Bill 147, calling it hateful, calling it racist, and saying that it shows a message, it shows a clear picture of how Texas Republicans feel about certain communities. State Representative Gene Wu says in the early 80s, his family came to the United States and worked hard in search of the American dream. And he claims Senate Bill 147, filed by State Senator Lois Kolkhorst, looks to squash those opportunities for others.
Just as I've told my own community, told the Asian community, that we need to be supportive of other groups, because one day they will come for you. And here we are.
The governor endorsing Kolkhorst's efforts on Twitter, saying he will sign SB 147.
And we have a goal here, and that's to prevent countries that are hostile to the interest of the United States from being able to buy up our farmland or other land that's so important to us.
At the Capitol Wednesday, State Representative Wu denounced the Senate bill, which looks to ban certain businesses and individuals from purchasing property in Texas, listing China, North Korea, Russia, and Iran. But Governor Greg Abbott says while he doesn't know what the final language will look like, some individuals will be protected.
It doesn't impact it at all. People who either are citizens or intend to be citizens of the United States.
State Senator Kolkhorst echoing the governor, telling KVUE in a statement, it does not prohibit foreign business investment in Texas because companies may still do business by leasing land and buildings. Passing this law delivers the safeguards to ensure that Texas remains Texas. It goes on to say the bill will make crystal clear that the prohibitions do not apply to United States citizens and lawful permanent residents. But as SB 147 currently stands, it does not list those protections.
I'm concerned that this is contrary to the principles that America was built upon. Our job as legislators here is to fight for the rights of every single Texan, Texans who are born here and Texans who are born in another country.
Now, State Senator Kolkhorst tells KVUE that just one of the reasons this legislation is needed is because 130,000 acres of land near the Lawland Air Force Base in Del Rio was recently purchased by a Chinese officer in the Chinese Army, and that has several Texans concerned. Still, critics call this piece of legislation anti-immigrant. I'll send it back to you, Ashley and Brian.
KVUE's Natalie Haddad live at the Texas State Capitol this afternoon. Natalie, thank you.